some of the strongest men you know feel empty. Not weak, not broken, not incapable. Empty. And that's what makes it so difficult to understand, because from the outside, they seem to have everything together. They are disciplined, reliable, focused, resilient. They handle pressure, they solve problems, they keep moving. And yet, when the noise fades, when the work stops, when they are finally alone, there is a quiet sense that something is missing. And the hidden reason is not what most people think. It's not because they lack success. It's not because they are not grateful. And it's not because strength itself is flawed. The real reason is deeper. Many strong men build their identity around survival. They learn early that emotions must be controlled. Pain must be hidden. Needs must be minimized. Dependence is dangerous. So they adapt. They become self-sufficient, capable, unshakable. And over time, this becomes who they are. The man who can carry everything. The man who never complains. The man who always remains composed. And society rewards him for it. Because strength is admired. Control is respected. Independence is praised. But here is the hidden cost. In becoming emotionally armored, he does not just silence pain. He also silences parts of himself that create meaning. Connection, joy, vulnerability, authenticity. And when those parts are pushed aside for too long, life can begin to feel efficient, but emotionally distant. That is where emptiness begins. Because achievement can fill schedules, but it cannot fill inner disconnection. A man can be highly functional and still feel deeply detached from himself. Psychology often describes this as emotional suppression. When emotions are repeatedly ignored or minimized, they do not disappear. They become buried, and what is buried does not stop influencing life. It shows up as numbness, restlessness, chronic dissatisfaction, a sense that no matter how much is accomplished, something still feels incomplete. That is why some of the strongest men keep chasing more success, more discipline, more control, believing the next achievement will finally fix the feeling. But emptiness is not solved by accumulation, because the problem was never external. It was internal imbalance. Strength alone does not create wholeness. A man can master the external world and still remain disconnected from his inner one. And without inner alignment, success begins to feel hollow. The truth is, real strength is not emotional avoidance. It is emotional capacity. The ability to face difficult feelings without being ruled by them. To remain grounded without becoming closed. To be resilient without losing sensitivity. Because being strong is not about becoming harder. It is about becoming complete. A complete man is not only disciplined, he is also self-aware. Not only capable, but connected. Not only respected, but internally at peace. That is what many men were never taught. They were taught how to perform, how to endure, how to achieve, but not always how to feel fully alive. And survival, no matter how effective, is not the same as living. The hidden reason strong men feel empty is that they became experts at carrying life, but never learned how to experience it deeply. And eventually, strength without emotional integration becomes isolation. So if a strong man feels empty, it does not mean he is failing. It means one part of him has been developed, while another has been neglected. And what he needs is not less strength, but greater depth. Because fulfillment is not found in becoming tougher. It is found in becoming whole.